In my last video, we were driving the back roads towards Porto. Although we weren't exactly lost, the unpredictable route meant we didn't get to Porto until almost 5 p.m., and when we got there was lots of traffic. I had searched for our hotel on Google Maps, and we drove through heavy traffic to get to the location in central Porto, but there was no hotel there. We parked and finally figured out that if you search without the word hotel in the search, Google takes us to the right location, which is about a 20-minute drive away in all the traffic. When we finally got there, the Pestano Palácio Hotel was wonderful. The hotel was created in the early 2000s by restoring a palace and the mill next door. These pictures are all taken from our room. This is the lounge, I guess you'd call it, of our hotel we're staying. It's a former palace, right on the Douro River. And we're going into breakfast right here. Now.
Hi, Barbara. Hi, Barbara.
Hi, Barbara. This is our breakfast place this morning. Now you can see me. Hi, Barb. See the river, Douro River out here. Eggs and baked beans. Well, it's baked beans and mushrooms there. The eggs and sausage and all are there. The rooms in this former palace and the ceilings and stuff are pretty phenomenal. And there's more breakfast stuff, and there's even hot plates here for your eggs.
Hi, would you like coffee with milk? No, I would like
Our hotel booked us a tour at Graham's Port Lodge. We drove to the pedestrian entrance relatively easily, but our route-finding adventure continued as we tried to find the car park. It took us about a half an hour, and we saw a lot of the port-producing region of Porto, but eventually we arrived. We're getting ready to do a tour of the Graham's Port factory. Our tour starts in about 10 minutes, I think. They have a nice museum here that we've been looking at while waiting.
Entre 29 a 22 gracias. Tiene muchas variedades de uniforme. Puede ser un tinto, un blanco, un rosado,
And the ruby ports are very long ports. You can find them with the red and the black ones. They are really sweet. They are really fresh ports. And at this moment, if you take a look here on the signs, you see that we have one saying 6 grapes and we have another one saying LBV. 6 grapes, it's one of the most well-known wines from France. It's a ruby reserve. It spends more or less 3 to 4 years inside the vat. If you try it, as I usually say, it will be like an explosion of fruits in your mouth.
After our tour, we did a port wine tasting and pairing. I thoroughly enjoyed our tour and tasting at Graham's. We finished about 2 o'clock, packed up, and headed east out of Porto.